Welcome back. It's another Tales from the Crib, and it's a Halloween special.
Whoa.
Are you ready?
I think they're ready.
I need you to like, comment, and subscribe this video.
Make sure you hit that notification bell, because I know y'all want to be up to date.
But forget all that. It's Halloween, baby. It's Tales from the Crib, baby. We're taking over, baby. Time to get real spooky. We got Mr. Sith Master over here, Chico Grande. Got my co-host. What is that, Bad Bunny? Is that the real Bad Bunny?
No, it's Feeling Supreme 305.
And it's episode 77.
Hey, that Luka special, baby.
It's time to give him the Luka special.
Let's get us out playing with them. They know they're waiting on it. Adidas, Bad Bunny, Jesse's on the show. You
I
already
had to
know?
return those Adidas, and then I saw him at TJ Maxx.
Oh, was it next to the Yeezys?
It was definitely next to the Yeezys, but you know what it was next to?
What?
Baby Yoda. And I'm gonna cut him.
You finna get this episode banned in the first 7 seconds.
Nah, I'm gonna protect the baby. But what you can do?
So the baby or that baby?
All the babies.
All three of them.
But we can get this show started. We need you to like, comment, and subscribe. As we said, it's your boy Chico Grande, aka Papa O'Block, and I got my co-host with me.
Feeling Supreme 305, man. Help me out on the road to 10K on Twitter, man. Please, please, please help me out.
Don't do it.
You
Just follow me. But you need to check us out. What do we got going on? We got TFTC Music Mix number 3. And look at YouTube making us update what we use to show y'all what's going on. And we also got our Instagram, Tales from the Crib 210 on IG. There it is. Scan it, get the QR code, and you can follow us on social medias.
You know they love to see us.
But see us on the couch.
It's couch announcements.
Look at that beautiful Tales from the Crib
with this
Halloween special.
With this couch announcements, I want to say once again, my thumbnails are becoming impeccable. I've been sending some to Gavin. Gavin's been like, "You on your Elon Musk."
It's time to cut you down, my friend. You've been betrayed. There can only be room for one.
Oh,
As if you've watched TFTC Sports, there is another. So we must sacrifice you. No, I'm just kidding. My co-host is here to stay. We won't sacrifice him.
you better not, man.
Let me turn off my saber.
I'm the star of the show. What you talking? We can't knock out the star.
As long as you got the main dish, you don't need the side dish.
Let's
keep that 100% clear. No one cares about the bread on the table.
Listen, like I told you a million times, I am the steak. I am not the mashed potatoes. You would treat me like a man.
I already told you, you're the bread on the table. And you're not even the good bread, you're the hard bread.
That's the one for Applebee's. Don't nobody want that.
But you need to check out Crib Reactions, almost at 3,000 subscribers. We got all kinds of videos. We just listened to Jin's astronaut video, already at 1K in one day.
Ooh.
And then we got a new video with our boy, Real Good _ Doty.
Yep, Real Good _ Doty. Also, we got the Blink 182 the reaction video. We got so many reaction videos that's coming out.
You're at least getting one a day. Sometimes if not two.
And then the clip page. Oh man, and the gaming page.
All the links below.
You know what we do. Below, man. But I think they're ready.
Oh, and shout out if you watched our first TFTC Sports video came out.
It was
With
amazing.
me and my buddy Seth, my co-host over here, Jesse Chase, said he'd rather take a nap than talk about football. So if that tells you much right there, but let's get this show started.
Hey man, I told you, man. Listen here. This week has been full of so much drama, so much stuff, but we had to start it off with this: Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva boxing match this weekend. It was amazing.
And let's see what he had to say.
Respect that man, but he's trying to take the food off my plate. He's trying to stop my run. And tomorrow, guess what, Ariel? I'm fucking him up! I'm fucking him up! Fucking him up!
And shout out my co-host for making that the first story and the first clip. So guess what? This episode's getting shadow banned just like the last 3.
Messing him up. He trying to take the food off Jake Paul plate. We already know that don't make no sense
I
at
thought
all.
you were gonna headbutt the table. You
Nah.
were getting a little too hyped.
I ain't finna get on my Cactus Jack WWE type stuff right now, but I mean, this doesn't make any sense. How's he trying to take the food off your plate when you got millions and this fight is already rigged?
This fight is rigged because guess what? Jake Paul
It's
got
undefeated.
the W. And let's
What's going? See, what I don't understand is when are they gonna learn that this fight is rigged? Like, first off, you're not finna get paid because I think like people still waiting to get paid from boxing matches. And then on top of that, you're not gonna beat Jake Paul. Nate Robinson went down. The other black dude went down. Who else went down?
basically all the bum fighters he fought because none of them were real fighters.
And then like
I mean they're real fighters, but not real boxers. They fight or they're retired.
And like my co-host told me a couple of days ago, he knocked Nate Robinson out so bad he ain't even on social media no more.
Come on, Nate. Baby Yoda wants to see you back on YouTube. We want to see you go back in celebrity's house and show us what's going on. It's all right, Nate. We forgive you that you got knocked the F out.
Who you want to see Jake Paul fight next? You want to fight? I want to see a fighter. Watch you end up fighting. First off, how much do you think he paid Anderson? Do you think he paid Anderson Silva to take a dive?
Well, of course he did. Anderson Silva is he just needs money. He doesn't need to do. He didn't need to do this unless he needed money. So he took the money and he took the dive. Baby Yoda hates him.
This is embarrassing. You got to pay me millions and millions of dollars to fight Jake Paul and to take a dive because like I'm finna beat him.
Oh look, it's a clan of 2. You and Baby Yoda got the same years. Maybe I'll sell you both to Jabba.
I'm about to sell you.
But Jake Paul, no one is taking him serious. I want to sign. He said he challenged Canelo and Nate Diaz. Now I might actually respect him.
Canelo's gonna wash him.
Nate Diaz just retired from MMA, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me.
Why does he keep fighting MMA fighter? Is he specialized in kicking? Or is he a boxer in MMA? Because I think Anderson Silva was like a kicking specialist. Because the whole time I was seeing him waiting to kick him in the face, and he couldn't do it.
In the face. But yeah, I don't know why he's doing this. He's going this route where he wants to be a respected boxer, but he keeps on fighting MMA dudes. He started out with adjacent athletes such as basketball with Nate, but now I don't know what he's doing. It's celebrity boxing. It's not like he got to fight the real deal. Fight Canelo and you get my respect. Fight Canelo, you get my respect.
Canelo, Gervonta Davis. What if he fights Oscar De La Hoya?
Oh, Oscar De La Hoya, the only thing that he's fighting is himself and his own demons. Wasn't that the guy that got caught in a dress?
Yeah. He's part of Golden Boy Productions.
He was part of Golden Boy Showers, more like it. That's what he was a part of.
Oh, Lord.
You don't got to take my word for it, people. I know y'all do your own internet researches, and you could find out for yourself how he is.
This is embarrassing. Like, I don't know what's worse, Jake Paul winning or the Cowboys winning. Because once again, Lord, you let the Cowboys win, and it ain't making sense. The math ain't mathing.
Oh, we're going to get into Cowboys later. But I got the easiest schedule in the league. You know, I actually saw them talking about it on TV. They've only played 2 teams above 500. So all the other teams that they've played are like below 500 teams. Mm-mm. So they played all the bad teams in the league. How do you have the biggest fan base in the world but like ain't had a playoff win in 20 years? That's what I want to know. Y'all basically the Cleveland Browns.
How you a UFC champion? You get knocked out by Jake Paul? It's the question.
Hey, you got a little fur on your mic.
I just can't get off.
Yo.
It's furry everywhere.
Hey, yo. He likes that fur on his mic.
Listen.
It looks like Jake Paul got just the spot for you.
Listen, calm down. See, I'm tired of you.
You can take the right dive.
I'm tired of you disrespecting Adidas Bad Bunny. It's time to go to the next topic because just like Adidas Bad Bunny getting disrespected, Adidas just disrespected the God.
What you gonna do, Evil Bunny? What you gonna do?
Kanye West, Adidas terminates partnership with Kanye company in Prepared to lose $246 million.
Yeah, because his anti-Semite comments will impact their bottom line by $246 million this year alone.
Now what he said, was it really that bad?
Yeah.
Was it really?
He said he's going DEFCON 3 on Twitter. Not DEFCON, DEFCON. There's a difference.
That's
DEFCON is sound the alarm. DEFCON is death.
And see, with me, like, I really don't understand. And I see, like, a lot of people when, like, Twitter and everywhere else is getting upset because they're like, oh, how come everybody's all in uproar now when Kanye West disrespects the Jews? But when he talked about George Floyd, oh, nobody said anything. And I look at this.
Yeah, but I don't know. He just keeps digging himself in a deeper hole. You know what battles that you're going to win and what battles you're going to lose. And I thought he was doing this to get out of his Adidas deal so that way he could start his own company.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like he never go full da-da-da.
He went
You
all
never
the way.
go full da-da-da. He went full da-da-da, if y'all know what I'm saying. And now he screwed himself out of all of his deals. And now he's out of the club.
Horrible.
How you gonna hate from outside the club when you can't even get in, Kanye?
So what do you think Adidas is gonna do with the shoes? Are they really gonna? Oh no, I also heard that like Adidas is gonna bring it back, but they also said that Kanye West isn't on any of the shoes.
What?
I'm
sorry, my Sith side was taking over.
Your herpes was
my
flaring up?
Sith. I said I was a Sith. I was the evil Sith Lord. You need to respect me. But
you need to take your medicine?
No, I'm not. I'm like I haven't taken my medicine in 3 years. This is actually, I said Sith Lord. I could just be a Kanye stan. This is the same outfit.
Where's your White Lives Matter t-shirt?
They already gave them to the homeless. No, they did do that. It's messed up. So.
Oh man, are his shoes going up on StockX?
Yeah. I saw that a bunch of his shoes that I heard there's things supporting his any narrative that you kind of want to throw of it, that people are selling the shoes, trying to get rid of them, so because you can find some Yeezys for cheap. And I also heard people saying that you better hold on to them because their value's going to go up. And I've seen some of the more signature shoes go really up in prices.
To what, like 700?
Like probably like 1,500, 2,000.
What? Shoes go for that high?
Oh yeah, like when this is completely different and not related at all whatsoever. But when Kobe Bryant passed away, his Nikes went through the roof, especially whenever the contract ended and they didn't have a deal in place to continue. People thought that they weren't going to make them anymore. So, I mean, some of his shoes were going for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. And people, you've seen some do that, but some have been going for cheap.
Uh-huh.
I already know what Adidas is gonna do.
What?
They're gonna not produce any of his shoes, and I bet you a year later they're gonna drop them again. But they're just gonna be like Adidas. They'll rename them, because like remember when Kobe was with Adidas and then he went to Nike?
Uh-huh.
They re-released his old Adidas shoes, and they just released them under like Adidas Originals, and instead of being like the Kobe Bryant 8s, they called them like the Crazy 8s or something.
Oh, I think I heard of the Crazy 8s.
Yeah, the Crazy 8s. Yeah, or they call. Yeah, I think that was the secondary name they gave them, because I think they were like the Kobe Bryant 8s or something. I might have that mixed up, but it's basically all that same stuff. They're just gonna release the shoes without his name on it and still keep making money off of them.
But even if they go to Goodwill, they still gonna sell the higher.
They're gonna send them back. They sending them back. Said Goodwill will reportedly remove and no longer accept donations of Yeezy product. First of all, who's donating Yeezy? That's like
exactly.
who's donating classic Jordans?
You better go to Plato's Closet.
But could you imagine being like, we're gonna take them, but we're just gonna throw them away, and then like you work there just to keep all the Yeezy product that they reject?
I'm about to go to all the Goodwills on the white side of town. We finna rack up.
I bet you no one's giving away their Yeezy.
You'd be surprised. It's like I seen one.
We saw someone burn their collection, right?
Yeah, I seen one dude. He had like 15K worth of Yeezy shoes, and he burned them. And I mean, I'm not a fan of Yeezy shoes because I'm still baffled.
But I am a fan of burning stuff.
He's a pyromaniac. You have to watch it for my co-host. Yeah, that's why I got cameras all around the house. Like one time, I came home, he was burning paper towels. Why? I have no clue.
I was doing the seance.
Oh God.
But
He was on your Kyrie Irving stage in the place.
yeah, it's the evil sage. It was a Sith Lord sage.
Oh Lord! Speaking of Sith Lord sage, looks like Charlemagne the God is. I don't know if he's trying to warn us a hate on Kanye West, but they keep talking about it, and I'm torn between it because I like Charlemagne the God. But he's talking about Kanye.
I'm all for this. All Kanye. I hated Kanye when hating Kanye wasn't cool. I hated Kanye when he was at his top. I hated him.
So you say you Soulja Boy?
So I've never changed.
So you Soulja Boy?
I'm basically Soulja Boy. The Kanye hate is true. I hated him back when I was in high school, which was like, 07, 08, 09 time period. And people were like, oh, college dropout. And I was like, garbage. Pure garbage. He makes car commercials. Y'all don't even listen to real rap. Y'all listen
That's
to
when you was listening to 50 Cent?
I listen to all kinds of stuff. But I basically felt like Kanye, it's funny that people like say like, oh, he's like for like the white people or suburban people. I always felt that since day one. I was like, Kanye makes movies for all the suburban kids, for all the kids that don't know what's going on, for the people that listen to Common, and now they're like the J. Cole fans, those type of people.
How you just into the comment to this? He's over there trying to make movies.
Hey, Kanye or Common is the yin to Kanye's yang.
Oh my.
He's another bald-headed artist, but he's completely on the other path. Shout out Common. I actually used to listen to Common a little bit back in the day. But no one wants to hear that now.
Go.
Not at all.
Go.
But let's
I think I remember heard like 2 songs from Common. I remember it was one. Wait a minute, why am I talking about Common?
Because you love Common. Let's play the clip.
The curious case of KK Kanye.
Oh no.
He's a Nazi as far as I'm concerned. Okay,
What?
if you wake up and choose white supremacy and decide to push anti-black slogans and anti-Semitic rhetoric all in the span of 7 days, you are a Nazi. All right.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get more.
Nah.
But that's from his new show.
Yeah, it was a new show. I forgot what channel it was on. It was on Comedy Central. His new show on Comedy Central. You know they always doing a whole bunch of things, but didn't see like the fact that he first off, or I'm tripping. So this happened to Kanye. Also, he lost like his basketball team. I didn't even know he had a Donda basketball team.
Well, he had the Donda Academy, which was a school that also had like a high level sports for basketball academy, and they sent an email saying that the school was going to be shut down for the rest of the year. And then like a few hours later, they're like, psych, we're back. And it's like, how are you back if you never left? If you cancel and then uncancel the same day, you didn't do anything. And they said, we'll see you at school tomorrow. So apparently the school's back in session, and who knows how long that'll last. But if you're a kid, are you letting your kid go to the Kanye?
You better go to Donda University. I'm trying to get free Yeezys.
They might come back as a Sith.
Listen here, nobody got time for you and your herpes, Gavin. Calm down.
What is that? You can't even say that.
What?
You can't say that.
Why can't I say that?
Strike 2. You got 2 strikes for that.
What happened to 1? How you skipped 2?
You just can't be throwing around all kinds of unforgivable diseases.
You trying to cancel me like they're trying to cancel Kanye?
Yep, because you're wearing Adidas, and we don't like it. And if you didn't know, Adidas and Puma used to make uniforms for the Nazis back in the day, because the Adidas were founded by 2 brothers, and one of the brothers' name was Adolf, and that's not a lie. And the other brother got mad at the other brother, and he started Puma. But they both were Adidas, and then the one brother broke off and started Puma, but they both made uniforms, apparel, and equipment for the Nazis. And it's facts. You can fact check me on that.
Listen to that. Tales from the Crib brings you weekly news, and we bring you the facts.
I know my shoe shiz.
But speaking of know your ish, did you know Kanye is losing everything? Now, when I say everything, he's no longer a billionaire. Also, his record label, Good Music, no longer part of Def Jam.
His new lawyer dropped him. Balenciaga stopped working with him. Vogue. I didn't even know he was working with Vogue, but apparently they cut ties. And he's dropped by CAA, which was a Hollywood talent agency.
Which he doesn't need. He doesn't need a talent agency. He's Kanye West.
They're the people that do like the paperwork, though. Adidas cut their relationship, no access. Oh, they banned him off social media. Except Elon's back, baby. He put him on there. And J.P. Morgan cut ties to not run the monies.
That's where we go to bank. That's where we go to walk over. Is Wells Fargo still here?
You go to the bank and never mind.
Calm down. Listen, yeah. But listen, man. See, and then it doesn't make any sense. I'm going back to the hate. So Kanye, Charlamagne, the guy, keeps talking about
Kanye and all his comments.
And then at first I was like, okay, maybe he's trying to defend Pete Davidson because Pete Davidson is his friend and all that. Like if somebody was coming at my dog Gavin, I'd defend Gavin all day.
Sometimes
I know that wasn't Gavin's naughty magazines in the back.
Sometimes you gotta, defend your white friends that are hung. And they understand that they're precious. What? And I'm not full white. I'm German. I'm a German Mexican. So basically, I'm the ultimate killing machine.
You really can't.
I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's Halloween, people. We need to have some fun on Halloween.
But then also, I don't understand why people are getting mad at Kanye West for talking about the Jews and all this other stuff. But at the same time, Charlamagne was just talking about this on DJ Vlad.
This is an old clip. It resurfaced, and let's see what he says.
We don't have no power. No matter what we do, we can all click up. We don't have no organization that holds any weight. NAACP don't hold no weight. We don't have no organization that holds no weight. You can't speak bad about a Jewish person because they have organizations and they're a close-knit group of people in power who will bring you down. Same thing with gays. You can't say nothing bad about gays because
Facts.
they move as a unit.
I can't talk about bad about Gavin at all.
That's actually offensive and you canceled.
About black people, there are repercussions.
'Cause I'm not that.
You don't just walk away from that.
Who? Give me an example.
I mean, Kramer.
That's because he was white. And nothing really bad happened to him. You know why nothing bad happened to
I never
him?
really heard from him again.
I think because he got so rich that he was just cool.
Like Jews don't go out and try to recruit people into the religion like, certain Christians and Muslims and stuff.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even feel comfortable.
You don't even feel comfortable.
I mean, I don't even.
So basically, we're trying to decide.
What?
Never mind. I shouldn't even say the comment.
Nah, you shouldn't. Wait, have you ever been to any Jewish events before in your life?
No. That would be a 9.
Nothing. I don't think I have. I've been to a 7-Day Adventist church before. I've been to a Church of Christ. I think I've even been to.
You know what I used to hate?
What?
It was when you work at places and they're like, you can't tell nobody a Merry Christmas because you don't know if they celebrate Christmas. And there's like, got to tell everyone Happy Holidays. Well, F that. Merry Christmas, everyone. And it's coming up. That's the only thing we believe in. I don't even really believe in none of that stuff. It's all fairy tales anyway. It's all stuff just to make you think better. But Christmas is Christmas. We believe in Santa over here at Tales from the Crib.
We believe in Santa, but do you believe in Kyrie Irving?
Are you done with Yee?
I mean,
because he's got backup.
I mean,
he's got backup coming for you.
Who?
And it's coming from the NBA courts.
LeBron?
Mr. Flat Earther himself.
Oh, Lord.
Kyrie D. Irving.
It's like having special ed.
No, hey, watch yourself. Kyrie Dirka D. Irving.
That's his name.
Dirkady?
Nothing. Go.
But Kyrie Irving recently got in trouble because he posted on his social media. See, social media, it gets rappers caught, it gets hoopers caught, it gets politicians caught.
It gets my co-host caught up.
No. See, I learned from my mistakes. And I don't post nothing. I just watch all y'all get in trouble. I barely post anything. If I post something, it's on Tales from the Crib. My personal account, I don't think I posted in like 3 years. I just like watching y'all goofballs snitch on yourself all the time. And I'm like, oh, okay, so this person's doing this person's doing that, this person's snitching now. And you know what the D-Lo is.
You look like you got some purple in your hair.
No, I ain't got no purple in my hair. But you know who's got purple in their hair? It's Kyrie. And let's see this, him and this reporter getting this heated exchange because Kyrie on his social media reposted, I believe it's a movie.
A movie, one of the two.
And they said that the movie is supposedly
anti-Semitic,
very anti-Semi. And this reporter challenges on him, and let's see the dialogue.
Kyrie, while we're on the topic of promotion, why did you decide to promote something that Alex Jones said?
That was a few weeks ago. I do not stand with Alex Jones' position, narrative, court case that he had with Sandy Hook, or any of the kids that felt like they had to relive trauma, or parents that had to relive trauma, or to be dismissive to all the lives that were lost during that tragic event. My post was a post from Alex Jones that he did in the early 90s or late 90s about secret societies in America of occults, and it's true. So I wasn't identifying with anything of being a campaignist for Alex Jones or anything. I was just there to post, and it's funny, and it's actually hilarious because out of all the things I posted that day, that was the one post that everyone chose to see. It just goes back to the way our world is and works. I'm not here to complain about it.
I'm not here to complain about it. I'm just here to play basketball.
I'm disappointed in my co-host.
What happened?
Because there was a clip where they were arguing back and forth. Because he asked him about the clip that he posted with the movie or the book that we just showed. And he's like, why are you posting it? And he's like, I can post what I want. And like, you can find it on the channel, but we'll just discuss basically the.
You can't post what you want. I mean, I don't know why they keep. Are they losing? Is Brooklyn losing? Is this what's going on? Are they still losing?
They're basically the East Coast Lakers right now, to put it in frame.
Yeah, they both do have the equal amount of wins. Like, I mean, it makes sense. Like, that's why they must be getting on Kyrie so hard, because if he was winning, they wouldn't have said nothing. No. But every time I turn around, it's Kyrie and then a flat earth theory. Kyrie believes in Kanye West. Kyrie this, Kyrie that. I'm just so sick and tired of it.
And comment below, are you tired of Kanye? Because like, oh, you know what? I watched another episode of, it was like a shoe person that does shoe news. And he was like, I told y'all I was done last week talking about Kanye, but they canceled Adidas Yeezy line, so it's shoes, so I have to talk about it. And he was like, I'm sorry, guys. And like half the episode ended up being about Kanye. And he was like, this is like 4 weeks in a row where every episode is like over half about Kanye. And he was like, I'm tired of it, but it's still the #1 story.
That's what I feel like with my co-host. Like, as soon as we did, like, so when we were setting up this episode last night, and I woke up this morning trying to put everything together, I was like, Gavin, it's like 15 topics about Kanye West. And it's like 4 topics about, like, what did you say, the Kanye West podcast?
Kanye is making the world his own podcast. But you know what helps me get over Kanye?
What?
Fatigue.
What?
Our official.
Sponsor,
non-sponsor, Twisted Tea. You didn't notice I added you Twisted Tea in our last post. And if you don't respond again, we might be switching to Coors.
No, we're not.
No, Coors sucks.
No, we're not. But hopefully this all blows over. You know, they usually say, like...
I just popped my top.
Pause. You know, they usually say, like, you know, you're only the goofy for the week. Then the next week comes, it's another goofy. But Kanye West is going.
He keeps being the goofy of the week. He's 4-week goofy of the week.
He's the goofy.
Hey, look, I'm Kanye for Halloween. I just lost my Adidas heel.
Pete Davidson has a 10-incher.
You don't care about that, Charlemagne? We're supposed to be brothers. Pete Davidson is popping my wife.
Speaking of popping, looks like P. Diddy.
Looks like we got another Kanye topic.
Oh my God. Pete Davidson's popping his. P. Diddy is popping his collar because he's not. You know what? I thought Diddy been a billionaire.
I thought he must have made a couple bad deals that made him go back under, and now he's back up.
And then, you know, you got, and Dr. Dre is a 44. I mean, he did get a divorce. So to have $400 million after the divorce, you're still winning.
Yeah, that's mainly because of the divorce.
Has Kanye got? I don't think Kanye West get divorced.
How does Burner?
Do you know who he is? I don't know who that guy is.
I don't. Comment below. It's hard to. We're into so many different topics, sports, music. It's hard to stay up to date with every single thing. Who the heck is this dude? I know he's been around a while. I see his face. He has a very punchable face, and I just don't like him.
Oh, you know what? Tomorrow, one of these days, I'm gonna use this. And the picture.
Look at Jay-Z in his midlife crisis.
I'm finna make that
looking like Joe Cool off the cigarettes.
It's the dress, man. It's the dress. You know.
And Diddy,
who would have thought?
Diddy, you should have never survived to see this billion. you're riding off the backs of all the dead people you sacrificed to get that money. And Dr. Dre is really the only person I like on this list. He makes the
brought
best
Eminem out. I
headphones.
think you like Eminem.
He brought out 50 Cent.
That made up for it?
Yeah, that made up for it. And he made Dre beats. I'm on like my 4th or 5th pair of Dre beats. The best headphones in the world. I vouch for Dre beats. And I don't know. What do you got? Anything else to say?
Do you
on these
vouch for
guys?
DeLeon Tequila? But did he?
No, I hate Diddy, fool. I hate him. I'll pour that garbage out in the sink.
Do you remember when 50 Cent and French Montana was beefing and French Montana like grabbed the bottle of effing vodka and threw it in the trash?
No. That's funny though. Shout out French.
I can see you doing that with DeLeon Tequila.
Yeah. If I was at a club or event and they're like, "Oh, we got DeLeon," I'll be like, "Pour it in the sink."
See, yeah, and then once again, he's had DeLeon Tequila. I mean, he had DeLeon. He had Ciroc. He done had Biggie. He done had all these other people. Mace. He done like routed everybody out of the millions, and he just not hitting the billion. I thought he'd been hit $1 billion after robbing everybody in the millions.
I don't know. He makes bad bets. That's what I think.
Yeah, Sean John. Did you used to watch Sean John?
I never wore Sean John.
You never watched Sean John?
That's like if you got your clothes from Burlington.
What? Everybody wore Sean John.
No, we wore FUBU over here.
What about Rockaware? You wore Rockaware?
I did have a Rockaware jacket.
Did you have the Rockaware? Oh, you had the Jay-Z shoes? Remember he had the S. Carters?
No one wore those.
Everybody had that.
No, what were the shoes? Fat Farms. Everyone wore Fat Farms.
Oh my God! Well, the Fat Farms was like a copy of like reminded me of like the Mid-Top Forces.
When I was in middle school, literally like every kid in my school had a pair of Fat Farms. I didn't get them because to me they looked like rip-off Etnies, which was a skater shoe.
Comment below. Did you used to wear Rockaware, Sean John, Fat Farm, Platinum FUBU? Because you already know if people had the Fat Albert shirt and your shirt only said Platinum and it didn't say FUBU, it was a fake. Real talk.
But did a lot of people wear Fat Farms?
Yeah. The shoes or the shirt?
Shoes.
I seen a couple of
I went to a hood middle school, I'm not going to lie. And that's like, I don't know, were those like the most affordable ones? Because that's what everybody had. And we had uniforms too. We had uniforms at middle school.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, back in my day, when people were mainly wearing the Reebok Classics. That's when Reebok Classics was fire.
Yeah. I'm glad that I think that's what got me into shoes so much. Is in middle school had uniforms, so the only way you could express yourself was with shoes. They didn't have any regulation on shoes, like they didn't have to be mostly black or mostly white. You could literally wear whatever you want. But so that's why I was like, people always used to ask me like, "God dang, how many shoes you want?" And I'm like, well, at that time I was buying skateboard shoes, so
yeah, cheap.
You could get a pair of Vans for like $25.
Then like
at that
DC,
time.
didn't DC's look like Fat Farm shoes?
I mean, a lot of the skate shoes back at that time frame, they were the fat shoes.
Wait, P. Diddy came up with some shoes too, I think. Some Sean John shoes.
Yeah.
So wait, you never had any Sean John outfits at all?
No, I mean,
I
told you I had uniforms in middle school.
Oh.
So I had my regular clothes was just like athletic clothes. Like I just had like jeans and whatever shirts and some
Did
like
you
shorts.
at least listen to P. Diddy music or?
Nah. We don't listen to no Bad Boy. When your best artist in 20 years is MGK, you ain't doing it.
He signed MGK. That's one thing you like, right?
The Rap Devil, baby. Rap Devil. He took down Eminem and he put him in the ground.
No. This is like sidetrack. Every time we meet somebody that likes Eminem, this is the first thing Gavin says is, Rap Devil.
I said, do you remember
bad.
when you got the Rap Devil in you? Did you hear the Rap Devil?
Oh.
He came and he went and then he got making fucks.
Oh my God. Speaking of came and went, looks like Carmelo Anthony done ruined another person's life. He didn't win a championship with the Knicks. He didn't win with the Nuggets. And he didn't stay committed to Lala Anthony. But my co-host said he got something for that.
Oh, I got what you need. But it says, y'all agree. Lala Anthony says she couldn't sleep when Carmelo Anthony had away games out of the Fury. He'd be out cheating. Other cities, when you have nothing going on, are the ones where S goes down. And she says she'll never get married again on The Breakfast Club, and she will not date another NBA player.
You shouldn't. Or a basketball player or football player.
What about a Sith Lord podcaster, Lala?
You definitely shouldn't date nobody with herpes.
Why do you keep on trying to put that? I don't have any herpes. That's just random. I'm gonna talk about you and your gingivitis. And you know how we got the ginger. All in and around his mouth.
I brushed my teeth 3 times today.
But what did you brush it with?
That's
Ding dong. But Lala Anthony says that she will never get married. And, Lala, you need to come to the home team. Don't listen to this buffoon who's just spewing out random fake news. Come over here. I'm going to teach your son how to pass.
Well,
Little Cayenne, I know your dad's been teaching you the jumper. Stop it. You got to be a team player. You need to pass. We're going to teach you bounce pass, passes where you put spin on the ball, off the backboard passes. You're going to be a complete player. We're not going to hold you back. We're not going to be like your dad was and let LeBron pass it.
Oh, my. See, this is exactly
We're done with ISO basketball. It didn't work. It didn't work in New York. And now your dad's retired because he can't pass the ball. We're going to make you have a 20-year career.
This is embarrassing. Like, see.
Lala, come to the home team.
She don't want you.
I'll come
know what's true?
I'll come to New York.
In Power, she was messing with the white dude in Power, so you may got a chance. But he wasn't Jamaican and Mexican.
And he wasn't a Sith Lord.
No comment.
But what do you feel? Do you think Lala will ever find love again?
I mean, of course, I think she's gonna fall in love again. But I mean, I gotta see how hurt she sounds. Let me see how hurt she sounds first, and then I give you my response.
What?
I'll never get married. Are you dating? Again. No, I'm not. I'm really not dating. It's so crazy. I'm not. I don't know. It's just like there's nothing has come my way that's really caught my.
I'm sure there's thousands of dudes in the DMs, thousands of dudes trying to holler
down
at you.
in
But
the
thousands
DMs.
of dudes doesn't mean it's the right dude or the one that you're like willing to take time out of your schedule to make time for. I mean, yeah.
Ding dong.
Thousands of dudes are in Angela's DM. I mean, it's thousands of dudes all over the place, but it's got to be the right.
DMs too, but
Yeah.
He don't even pay you no mind.
No.
It's got to be the right.
Don't speed past the I'll never get married again, though.
I'm never getting married again.
Wow.
I'm not. It's one of those things in life
No
that I
prenup,
feel like
Lala, I'll do
I can
it.
check it off. Like, okay, I did that. Maybe people want to say they've experienced that. I've experienced it, and I know the good and the bad that happened to me. So it's not something I want to experience again. I can have an incredible relationship with somebody and
Facts.
not be married. I feel like
True.
marriage at times, and I'm not knocking anybody who's married. It didn't work for me. I'm all.
See, and I'm gonna tell you both sides. Like, I understand where you're coming from. Like, you don't gotta get married. It's a check off the list. But then I'm starting to feel like this is like it's just a check off the list. It's like nothing really important like how it used to be. It used to be really important to be married, and like the staying committed part, that's here no there. But they stayed married.
Yeah, I mean, marriage is at an all-time low in the United States as far as people staying together. When I was growing up, I think they said it was like 40% of people get divorced, and then it was like 50%, and then 60%. It's damn near like almost 70% of people that get married to get divorced. So, I mean, that has a lot to do with even saying with the way the world is right now. Maybe if people didn't give up so easily and actually try to work things out, there would be more households that would be able to shape better people. But not saying that you can't be a person or a great person from whatever circumstance. But I think, of course, if you have, I don't know. Help me try to word this, but I don't know. It's like if you have a stable home, it makes your life easier.
Yeah,
that's basically what I'm trying to say. Two parent households. Your parents, they got the bills taken care of, and they can support you and do all of that. Those households, it's only going to help. It's not going to hurt you.
And no, when we say 2-parent household, it doesn't have to be male and female. It could be female, male pig, female pig.
We don't judge my co-host because he was raised by his 2 dads.
I got gingivitis and I got 2 dads.
I
do got 2 dads.
What's funny is we joke so much on the show. People are going to be like, oh man, how's your gingivitis and your 2 dads? And you're like, I don't have gingivitis or 2 dads.
And people are like, oh, you're 45. I'm like, I'm 33. What are you talking about?
At least you admit it on air. I'm gonna clip it where
See,
he says, "I am."
But back to the topic. Like I try to tell people, basketball players, football players, actors, people in Hollywood, politicians.
Look at Leonardo DiCaprio.
He can't
dumps them once they hit 25.
Exactly. He keep bouncing them off. Like y'all, like I don't understand why y'all continue to believe that they gonna be faithful to you when you know it's never happened. You know, you seen Evelyn
Longoria.
No, Evelyn, whatever. She used to go with Chad Johnson. She got headbutted by Chad Johnson, and she used to go with, I think, James Antoine Walker.
And he headbutted her too?
Nah, he ain't headbutted her. He gave a whole bunch of money. And you see basketball wives, like none of the basketball wives is actually wives.
All I gotta say is just look at Tristan. Top scallywag of them all.
Oh Lord.
Ruining Chloe's whole life.
So who worse? Tristan, Safari, or give me a third one. Tristan, Safari. No, it's Tristan, Ray J.
Or Safari. Safari is the worst because he's the least successful.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what he's doing. He'd be making random, like, he'd be trying to dance and like TikTok and it ain't working. I don't know what that was.
It's the Ponder replay.
All right, Bad Bunny, you need to calm down. But we're going to go ahead and move on before my co-host gets us canceled.
Speaking of cancel, they need to cancel Harry Styles. How Harry
is your style?
How Harry Styles disrespect MJ like that, man? I don't even know who Harry Styles is.
He's actually a world-renowned musician. No, I don't listen to him either, so I mean, I only see him on YouTube trending. But it looks like he's a pop artist, and they think that he's the new king of pop. Well, Michael Jackson's son says his father will always be the king of pop, amid reports of Harry Styles being the new king. It's not something you can take away.
What'd he say?
Forever.
Harry Styles is an incredible artist, and he's got his own
genre, Harry Styles?
and he's definitely an amazing artist. But the king of pop was a moniker that really my dad earned in a time that the access to information, the access to popularity and fame wasn't as easily accessible as it is today. And with so many other social factors that you have to take into consideration at that time, I do feel that my father is the king of pop, will always be the king of pop. And it's not something that you can ever take away because we've just evolved so much as a society that those same factors will never be the same. Okay. So when you look at from where my father started to where he ended versus where all these other people started to where they ended, it's just night and day of a difference.
See, this is like the whole Michael Jordan, LeBron James thing. Like,
no, it's not close. Michael Jordan is the best basketball player that ever lived, and then it's Kobe, and then LeBron. I don't want to hear about these guys that played in the 60s when they were 7-footers going against like 6-footers.
But they were the champions then. But
bums.
It's like always move the goalposts. But is Harry Styles' music Michael Jackson worthy?
No, it's not that iconic. And
what's his dirty hand at? What's his man?
I didn't know that Michael Jackson had a Jamaican son.
Michael Jackson had a lot of kids. I don't know how many was actually black. Because he looked nowhere close to black.
Do you allow?
I wonder
is Michael Jackson's son?
Was he black where it counted?
Is Michael Jackson's son allowed to sing rap songs uninterrupted?
Of course.
He could just let it fly.
Oh, can he say the N-word?
Is Michael Jackson's son allowed to drop N-bombs when he's rapping songs or just in general?
No, because Michael Jackson didn't even want to be black anymore. He went white. So once he went white, you lost your vote. So now you on the other side. And then on top of that,
no, but him bleaching himself doesn't change what he is genetically, like what his DNA is.
He's over there with Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash and then move to the left. Everything you want is in the box to the left.
Stacey Dash was your number one Hollywood
crush.
Stacey
Dash used to be my Hollywood crush until I learned how to rap and use other ladies' names besides Stacey Dash. That's the only reason why I liked it, because she rhymed with orange. Oh yeah, hit my orange, Stacey Dash. Bars.
And this is why there'll never be another king of pop. But Harry Styles is a joke. He's not talented. No, I'm kidding. If you like him, kudos to you, but I don't listen to that stuff.
Man,
but
check out the reaction video. We
ain't done no Harry Styles videos.
Our two Face the Behinds finna do a Harry Styles video coming real soon.
You ain't trapping me in that.
Trapped in the closet.
But speaking of, instead of being trapped,
wait. Was that the kid that Michael Jackson held over the balcony?
No, it was the one he dropped.
Okay, next topic. You ain't that shit.
It might have been him. I don't remember. I do remember when that happened. It was all over TV though.
What your mom said about that when it happened?
He is sick. He is a sick man. and then when he came out that he had his own he had his own carnival and had his own rides and he did what he did. You know what she said? He is a sick man. So he's been a sick man for a long time.
It's macaroni time.
No, you can't talk about. That's not what Michael Jackson said when he saw them young boys. You can't let those kids through the gates of his amusement park and say it's macaroni time.
I mean, hey, I guess they. I mean, hey, it's okay. No comment.
Speaking of free speech and trying to give it a chance, but we already know what people like my co-host, it'll never have a chance. Elon Musk said he's the chief twit, and he has officially bought Twitter, and he's causing all kinds of craziness in the Twitter streets, and he fired everyone.
The boss is in the building. He's burning it down. He's building it up again. He gonna make it brand new. My co-host finna finally drop his news in his OnlyFans. We finna be popping.
No, you can't even say that. Watch your mouth. You have to. No, you really can't say that on YouTube.
Oh,
they don't allow you to say. You have to say that my co-host is gonna be on his Only Bros. And
what?
You said you had some new videos coming out on your Only Bros account that's gonna be linked on Twitter. Follow him, Felix Supreme 305, and see why he has 5,000 subscribers.
He's so fast with it. Like every time I get a comeback, he comes back with another back.
So you're saying I come quicker?
You don't stop. But finally, Elon Musk is taking over Twitter. I'm happy, and that means that everybody that was banned off Twitter, that means hopefully Trump, Kanye, the minister Farrakhan, my co-host old Twitter. What if he brings your old Twitter account back?
If they bring back my old account with all my followers,
are you voting Elon Musk president?
It'll be a new day. I'll vote for Elon in any election.
You can be like Kodak. He can be a slave to his master.
To Trump because he freed him.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I thought Donald said on his Rumble account, since he's banned from everything and we're out to check out Cutthroat Pill. But looks like Donald Trump said this: I made Twitter hot. I made it hot 12 years ago. When they kicked me off of it, it got cold. Facebook is down 80 million and boring.
80 billion.
And it said Twitter has been taken over. And if it wasn't for me, it would have never been taken over. No one would have even thought about it.
Because Facebook is boring. Every time I go on Facebook, it's the same stuff. It's a whole bunch of misogyny, a whole bunch of misogyny.
No. We already know why you're on Facebook. Do you know why you're on Facebook?
I don't want to know why you how you gonna slander me now? Wait, pause. Let me see. I got gingivitis. I got 2 dads. What else you got for me?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why you're on Facebook. You're on Facebook because Facebook is for old people. I haven't been on Facebook since I was in high school. And I left Facebook behind. And it's funny to see some of my friends that still like, oh, I saw this on Facebook. I'm like, dude, I don't even have an account. And it's like I got off there once all my my aunts and uncles and like cousins that aren't even living in the same state, like estranged cousins, all started getting on Facebook. And I was like, this is weird and whack. I don't want to party on the internet with these old people. I'm out of here. But it looks like my co-host, he didn't mind being around the old people because they were all the same age. And, when you're born in the 80s or farther back, I guess Facebook is the place for you.
First off, I have a lot of cool friends on Facebook. I can't leave them hanging. And my grandma's still on Facebook.
Exactly. Point proven.
No, but I mean, I feel like I can't wait till this goes into effect. Everybody that was banned gets brought back. I hope this happens to YouTube. I hope somebody buys YouTube and does the same thing.
What allows us to cuss
Wait,
unmercifully?
Didn't Kanye West just buy a
Rumble?
No, he didn't. Something like Rumble.
Tumblr? I think he bought Rumble.
It wasn't Rumble. It was the other thing. It was like a competitor to Rumble. I forgot the name of it, but Kanye West has that media thing, and you told me like on this site it's like a free for all, like you can say whatever you want on it.
Rumble.
I just like him so much. It's probably Rumble, man. Hey, comment below. Is it Rumble or is it another site that Kanye West is now trying to own?
Was it something with the T?
What's the T? Say the name?
Rumble. I'm just kidding. It's like Tangle or Tang.
It's not Bumble.
Watch yourself, bunny. I will cut you down without hesitation.
Oh Lord, here you go. They cut you down without hesitation stuff. But you know what even hurts more than that?
What?
McCall has broke his lightsaber.
No, I gotta.
He got ED now. He needs the pills.
No.
You Adam Sandler.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. No.
Nah, but you know what's worse than this?
What?
Our next topic, Little Pump.
There's no.
Whoa, use this one. I forgot about this one.
You forgot about Ashanti Shant?
I never forget about my baby Ashanti. So it looks like
looks like she wasn't your baby. She was everybody's baby.
Looks like Ashanti opens up about Irv Gotti claims he lied and wishes over her. Which I'm finally glad that Ashanti finally has her chance in her moment to talk about all this crazy stuff that Irv Gotti has been talking, because he keeps making movies about it. Every time he turns around, he's talking about how he dislikes 50 Cent or how Ashanti was the love of his life, even though he was married when he was with Ashanti.
He's just a dog.
These N-words don't make no sense.
But here's a clip of some of his craziness and how crazy out of mind he is. Let's watch the clip.
In our friendship and bond is naturally grown.
Ooh, see, me.
Those girls is freaks.
I'm not the type of person that makes business with pleasure, but Ashanti bad. Would you have done it?
What, for Ashanti?
Yeah,
I would have risked it all. I would have risked it twice.
And
I wouldn't have been. I would have done it not like this.
You would have been Me Too. My co-host would have been part of the Me Too community.
No.
He would have been sent away.
No. I ain't going for that. I'm a gentleman in the streets.
So you brought some flowers and then did it.
I probably would have not been in a relationship before I hollered at her. I would have got rid of the old one before I got a new one.
You already know, man. And to play devil's advocate, the girls like it when you already got somebody. That's
facts.
It means that you actually worth it. When they see that you got a girlfriend and somebody actually, so if she got some, that means he must be worth something.
I remember that I was a freshman on campus, going to UTSA.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I didn't know anybody over here. I don't know what's going on. And I was like, man, these girls is hateful. They don't want to give you no play. And then I met this one girl, and all the other girls was on me. I couldn't believe it. I had to beat him off with the stick.
My co-host was a habitual relationship person. Every time we turned around, he was in one relationship. I was out one relationship and in another one.
They were waiting. They were all waiting their turn. No, but it was weird because it was like you'd be single, and they'd be like, man, move along. And then you'd be in a relationship and you'd be getting texts and messages and Snapchatting. And they're like, I don't even have a Snapchat anymore. How you get my Snapchat? They find a way.
They always find a way.
I think it's like adrenaline for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they get a rush off of going after a man that already has a woman.
I don't know what's going on, but I mean, Ashanti, she ain't like that. She ain't like them other type of women, and
She defended herself.
She defended herself, and I best believe it's a lot of other women like that stand their ground and no means no. But I mean, she dated him, so I mean, so technically she kind of went with it after a while.
Irv Gotti.
She
he
did
looks
at the
like
time.
a mushroom.
I mean, at the time, he had the power. He was doing all the stuff, you know what I mean? So I guess, but
let's see what she says.
See what she has to say.
Or, you know what was crazy to me?
What's crazy?
I'm trying to understand why Irv thought that it was good or cool to put on national television on BET. Ashanti got a fat ass and I'm sitting there looking at her ass and she got these little sweatpants on. Why do you think that's cool? With everything that's going on with women, with like gender equality, with women being taken advantage of.
You think it's like tone deaf? Yeah.
My guy, you just leaped out the building. What's happening? Why nobody's saying that to you?
He loves her.
I agree that Ashanti should stand up for herself, but I think that's the wrong way to go at him. Like, it'll be like, why would you say that if we really had a good relationship and you like really believed in me? You wouldn't be saying this stuff out to the public. But she was just being extra by trying to say what the Me Too movement and
gender equality and all this stuff.
Like, you're talking all around it. You need to talk about actually what happened and how he was being disrespectful and how that's not right.
And how he makes your butt itch because it don't make no sense.
Yeah, but don't get all into that woke stuff. We're not here for it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Like, every time Irv Gotti comes out with something new, he has to always talk about Ashanti. And I know she's tired of it, but I'm finally glad to know she is finally admitting it. And then, you know,
but I just wish she would have went at him a little bit more.
No.
Like say like he's he's an a-hole. He shouldn't act this way. Don't try to throw some movement on him to take care of your dirty work and be like, oh, he should be respectful. I'm surprised that he didn't get canceled from, the Me Too movement. Like talk about actually what's going on. Don't talk about random other stuff.
Or talk about how you took 2 L's in your whole lifetime. You took an L with Irv Gotti, you dated a married man, and also you took an L with Nelly. Because we saw that sex tape. He was itty bitty.
What are you talking about?
You
I didn't
see
even talk about Nelly.
The Nelly video?
I heard about the Nelly video, and I heard a lot of people said that he should have named his album Nellyville. They should have named it Lilville. But that's not. I don't know why that's what popped into your head.
Name Lil Duval?
Yeah, he's a real Lil Duval. But I don't know what to say on this one. You have anything else to say on this topic?
I'm ready to pump it up.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Oh, God.
Looks like Lil Pump is mad that J. Cole was right.
He gave an awkward response and to if he thinks J. Cole predicted his fall off. He did a podcast recently talking about J. Cole's iconic bar, saying that Pump is going to fall off. And let's see the super duper. That was a strong slurp.
I was thirsty.
But let's see what Pump had to say.
You feel like he predicted kind of like what ended up happening with your rap career?
Nope.
No.
Because I'm still here.
I'm not saying that you're not like still fucking rich and successful. I just mean in terms of like, I feel like there's so many parts of that era of rap where like people got fame so fast. They were so young. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that was some of the foresight that he was saying, not even necessarily about quote unquote falling off. You know what I mean? You don't think he predicted anything?
I don't think he predicted shit.
No.
Yes, he did.
I'm still here.
You're still here, 100%.
He's in denial. He fell off. But
what he's talking about is like what he should have phrased is like whenever you were popping, like you were like a top 4 artist. Not necessarily saying all the time, but numbers wise, that's what he was doing. He was killing it. It was like when 6ix9ine first came out and he was putting up crazy numbers.
6ix9ine was better.
No.
Yes. 6ix9ine at least you can at least name 7 songs by 6ix9ine that was big, but you just like with Lil Pump, you can only name Gucci Time and like probably 1, maybe another song. That's 3 songs max. You can at least name 7 songs by 6ix9ine that you was.
I can't name 7 songs.
You can name you had Fifi. You had
Well, that's because all his songs were like just sounds. I could go la, and then it's like that was one of his songs. You just make something up, and it's probably one of his songs.
You got some purple in your hair.
Yeah,
no. He had this. Okay, he had that song. He had the hot in song, whatever song he had. The song that they blew up with. He had the song with Fetty Wap and a Boogie. with the hoodie that A Boogie like disliked that he made the song with him? He had a song with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, that was later. And now what is he doing? He's folding Steve Will Do Its clothes.
Did he do a song with 50 Cent?
No.
I think he did.
Not that I remember.
I think the nigga ended up being like shot up or something like that. Then he did a song with, remember he was with Trippie Redd.
Oh yeah.
He did a song.
That's when he first came out.
So look at that. That's like 5-6 songs. You can't only name one song by Lil Pump.
Gucci Gang.
And then he started doing like Spanish music. I know, like
Lil Pump.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a couple, but yeah, I don't really care for him. He'll put out like, just to give him a little credit, he'll put out a decent song every once in a while. But even then, it's like I can't even remember what it was called or what it was
exactly. See, but I support him because he from the crib, he from Florida and all that stuff. But like J. Cole said, like they gonna like you until it's over with.
And when 6ix9ine eventually gets his head split open, we will cover it here on Tales from the Crib.
6ix9ine would never. That would never happen.
Oh, well, it's because he only hangs out in Europe and what Steve Will Do is security. So he knows what he's doing.
Did you see the new thing about 6ix9ine? How 6ix9ine said that he was on the Andrew Tate show and he talked about how oh yeah, girls like being disrespected. Oh, I had these 2 girls and I was messing with one and like she threw up and like it was just, and then like turns out that girl was Yummy Yellow and that Yummy Yellow girl was the girl that used to go Pop Smoke. They go to show you that these bees even when you gone, these bees ain't loyal.
Yeah, Pop got smoked and then she was already on to the next one.
It was horrible. But speaking of being on to the next one, looks like, DJ Vlad is hating on my dog, Pretty Boy Flacco.
So no jumpers, Flacco.
Poetic Flacco. I said Pretty Boy, he ain't pretty.
You like it. Reveals that DJ Vlad has been trying to shut down popular rising vlogs like
so
his
thick, kid?
and Fourth Quarter TV. He's going at channels ran by young black kids. And
can I wear shorts? If I wore shorts that short, would you crack on me?
Would I crack on you?
Yeah.
Crack jokes?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have to crack anything. It would already be in your crack. There'd already be crack showing, and it would be in your crack.
That's horrible. But I didn't know DJ Vlad was hating on like people.
It's
like
allegedly.
But I mean, if he said, I believe Poetic Flacco. If he said somebody, let me see what he says.
Like, there was some real like controversial shit, right? But still, listen, I don't even post this shit no more, right? So, cause that I told him that I won't post this shit, he now paid somebody to go back like 8 months, found the one clip I got from 8 months ago, and like copyright striked it, right? Now, I like heard from Fourth Quarter TV, Hip Hop Now TV, Fourth Quarter, yeah, dude did the same shit, right? So Vlad's going around attacking these small channels, 100K and down, ran by young black kids, and attacking them, trying to take down their income, bro. Fuck that nigga, man.
That's messed up. I mean, I don't understand why people that do Vlads or podcasters get so mad about other people covering the same content or making content that's in the same category, and why they do petty stuff and try to get their videos flagged and taken out. DJ Vlad is a guest in this community, and he shouldn't be trying to hold anyone down or prevent anyone else from making money. Vlad is, I don't know, it's kind of a love-hate relationship I have for him, because he does get some good interviews, and he is a very good interviewer, and he has very good questions and talking skills. But when it comes to the business, this is not the first time that I've heard that he does, behind the scenes stuff that is just makes him looks like a little bee.
I don't understand how like people who don't understand, it's enough pie to go around. Like, you don't gotta like stop somebody's grind and hustle just because you want to make a couple more dollars. It probably wouldn't even help.
You know what's kind of ironic about this?
What happened?
Is that Flacco's saying this, but then No Jumper was trying to take down that channel that only had like 5,000 followers.
The David Robinson person?
Yeah, they were trying to take down that one person's channel, and he's talking about people that have 100K. That dude had like 5K, and No Jumper was trying to take him down. Like, that's messed up.
And so TFTC supports him.
So, No Jumper, most of Flacco's actually wrong a lot. And I think he's wrong on this one. You know, I think, you know, he maybe had a point because I've heard that Vlad does some things, but when no jumper's doing the same thing that you're complaining about, you don't really have any room to stand on.
True. I understand. I mean, I guess it's kind of messed up how like I'm just tired of like even like besides black podcasters or black like bloggers, Instagrammers, like just like people just trying to make it and trying to do something different, and it's always like the people that at the top are always trying to shun you down because at the end of the day, ain't like it's say cheese out there, it's what DJ Small Eyes. It's like it's so
There's
many
like
people. It's like many people that do things like DJ Vlad stuff like that. Poetic Flacco wasn't even trying to do that type of stuff. So why are you? He's like interviewing anybody. He's doing his own little stuff. He's doing like his whole little DJ Academics little thing. He's not like sitting people down, talking to them and all this stuff, trying to ask a million questions, chopping like a 2-hour episode into like 47 parts.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that he does that because it's like I know a lot of people like short videos and clips, but like when I watch an interview, I want to watch like the whole interview. Give me the whole hour interview, the whole hour and a half interview. I get so teed when he drops like 20 clips of 3 minutes a piece. Like that is too short. Like he doesn't even do 10-minute or like 8-minute clips.
Like 2
he
minutes.
does this like 2-3 minute clips.
It's like with Iman Shumpert or like Lil Boosie, but even like a minute 47 seconds, 2-minute clips. But like,
what can you really get? I mean, I like clip channels from other channels that at least do like 8 to 15 minutes.
Facts. Like, hey, make sure y'all follow our clip channel. Link will be in the bottom. TFTC clips. I got the best thumbnail. I do all the thumbnails. They fire. They fuego.
You do some of the thumbnails. I still do some of the thumbnails.
You ain't do no thumbnails on TFTC clips.
Oh no, that's because that's
you only do. Hey, you know, honestly, we're talking about to pass you in thumbnails. You only did a total of 77 thumbnails.
Yep.
I'm about to pass like I'm doing both channels.
Both what channels?
I'm doing a reaction channel. Make sure y'all follow the reaction channel. Link will be in below, at the bottom below. I'm doing those thumbnails and I'm doing the clip thumbnails. And I'm doing the gaming thumbnails. That's 3.
Even in the thumbnails that you do, you still need the eyes of the executive producer. And a lot of times the thumbnails that you put, they don't make the cut on first screening. I got to tell them to change the color, to resize it. So, you know, your boy's still making decisions over here. Don't let him get it twisted. But speaking of
making executive decisions, looks like Jada Waiter said she let Lil Baby hit on the first night.
Of course, because he got that bag.
Ooh, that bag. You know, he said when he was 15 years old, he was throwing 10 bands in the strip club.
How was he in the strip club at 15?
I've seen younger people. I've seen younger people in the strip club. You'd be surprised.
It's probably you. You probably snuck in with Entourage.
Honestly, my dad took me to the strip club when I was like on my 17th. Oh my God, it was so horrible. So tell me, so this is my 18th birthday, right?
With your 2 dads? When the Chippendales?
I can't stand you. Nah, but I got one dad. So my dad was like, "Hey, Jesse. So your birthday coming up. Here's your choices. You can I can throw a party. You can have a party at the house, or you can go to eat with your friends, or I can take you out." And I was like, I want to do something with my friends. And then he was like, all right. He said that on Monday. My birthday was on a Thursday. Thursday came. Guess what we did on my birthday?
Took you to the club.
He took me to a strip club by myself. It was not part of the plans. I did not pick that at all. All I remember was I was in the car with him, and he just he drove to an ATM machine, and the next thing you know, I'm in some strip club, and he's I'm in the strip club. They passed me like cranberry vodka. That's when I found out cranberry vodka was amazing. That's my first ever drink. And we were playing pool. I was eating hot wings. It was amazing. And then he said, "Oh, he got me a lap dance from this girl." And the next thing you know, I went to the bathroom because I was.
And then you tried to eat $1 off of her, and you got gingivitis.
No. I went to the bathroom because I was eating hot wings, and I came back. He was laughing at me. He said, "Oh, look at him! Like he done came on himself. Like he didn't even get the lap dance. He already came on himself. He had to go to the bathroom. Like, I had wings on my hand. I can't be getting lap dance with wings on my hand. What kind of disrespect is that?"
Hey, that's no disrespect. Sometimes you gotta get a little wing sauce on them.
See, my co-host is the type of person that's gonna be like 67 years old going to the strip club with basketball shorts on with no boxers.
Hey,
you disgusting.
You gotta feel the breeze, baby.
Nah,
Feel
but
the breeze.
I love my dad. But back to this topic at hand. Little Jada Waiter said that sometimes you gotta let him hit first night, and I agree with her.
You let him hit first night?
Pause.
Oh my God! Let's watch the clip.
If y'all fall in love and it's whack.
I ain't falling in love until I get that dick. That's why
What?
you fucked the first night. You fucked the first night? My BD fucked the first night, 100%.
Wait, you didn't tell us that one. You never told us that. Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That sip of paint got me hot. Let's see how freaky a can get. Cause you gonna meet your match with this freaky ass man. Press play. And they was scared. Jada legs clink like, okay, that little pussy. That little pussy couldn't take it. Jada said, wait a minute. Stay away from mess.
Stay away from mess. Stay away from mess.
Hey, so to be messy, to be extra messy, do you think she let Kodak Black smash the first night? Because she knows she used to go Kodak Black first before she went out with Lil Baby.
Yep. If these girls get a chance with a superstar or a rapper or some big name dude, they're most likely going to do that to make sure that they stay around.
That's horrible. See, I mean,
they're probably going to take their hoodies.
And I mean, as I think about it, I agree with it. There should be more girls like her. You know, stand up. You know, embrace your inner Amber Rose. Bust that poo-poon open on the first day for a goon.
Yeah, that's what it says on your Tinder. It said bust it down for the real Bad Bunny.
That's percent. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. We keep getting sidetracked. But honestly, like, are you surprised? Are you like, how do you feel about girls that bust it open? Wait, have you ever had a girl that busted open on the first date?
Yeah.
Is that often for you? Or is that like sometimes?
It depends. Like, I don't know. It's
how's the bond after see I
no I'll answer that. I'll answer this.
What?
Because you're trying to get too personal. But I will say this: on girls that do get freaky on the first night, I don't really look at them as someone I'm trying to date.
Ooh.
I look at them as someone for fun. Like, almost look at them as like I don't know, like a friend,
fun girl.
Yeah, like a fun girl, like someone you could party with and do that. Like, but if it's a girl that, like, if I'm trying to get in a relationship and I'm trying to date someone, and you don't want it if it's that easy. Wasn't that in the song?
Yeah, I mean, true. But you know what's my problem? My problem is when I get it on the first day, I be thinking like, oh, I got it because I'm me. And she loved the game, and I was speaking that truth and that real, and she felt a player, so she had to bust that pum pum open for a goon.
Until you found out she felt that way about everyone.
I was definitely. Oh my God! So
could you ever see the meme?
No, forget all that. Forget the meme. You should have seen me with the Jordan face. I went through this girl phone one time. I almost cried. Like, I seen, like, when, like, I came over, like, I drove to her to see her out of town, and then, like, she was in the shower, and, like, she let me use her phone to go on YouTube, and I was like, she went to the shower, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just check the messages. I don't know what I was thinking. And then all I saw was, oh yeah, I can't wait to see you and put you and fold you up like a pretzel and break you apart and all this stuff. And, like, guess what her response was? She didn't ignore it.
She did the tongue out emoji with the.
She said, "Yes,
raindrops.
Daddy, can't wait." I was like, and she just sent the message. And it was from the Black and Mild guy, and she just saw the Black and Mild guy. Cause we just got some Black and Milds.
I guess you weren't really the baddest bunny in the bunch. Your bunny stroke didn't get it done.
Listen, I was devastated. I mean, I was hurt. I stayed for the rest of the night, but, you know, I was hurt. I was hurt. I learned that they never check a girl phone again. Never check a girl phone.
That's when you blue face them. I'm just kidding. Jesus. Why is your tongue red?
Oh, I had the suicide.
Yeah, you did. That's how you get the extra tips at work.
No, but this is from BET Impact and BET Plus, whatever. BET Plus. This show's called Impact. Watch it on BET. You know, I'm like,
don't watch it. It seems boring.
My co-host Gavin's a hater because Gavin doesn't like Ari.
No, I don't like girls that have pit bull faces. But let's go ahead and go to the next subject before I fall asleep. It's the baby. Oh, and he said, "I hate the baby." Just so you know, he responds to name dropping Megan Thee Stallion and Boogeyman, and looks like they have a video clip here. Let's watch it.
Like at the time, you wasn't like, I'm bringing this dude out to antagonize Megan, because that's how it was taken.
Nah, I could care less. If I wanted the song I just put out,
now
like I could have. The second a nigga played on the internet, played tough on the internet, I could have bust niggas bubble. A year, that's why I'm like, look, handle your business, keep me out of your business, you know. Hey, look, stand on your business without involving me. Don't make me say why you feel some type of way about this song coming out. You get what I'm saying? Like me and bruh bended that song before whatever little altercation they had or whatever alleged altercation, whatever. We bended that song. She know that shit, and the video been shot. Now niggas already made the nigga wait a whole year to put the shit out. That shit been done. Niggas been trying to put it out. Come on, bro, I gotta put it out. Nah, you got too much going on. You handle what you got going on. When the shit finally go out, which I got no control over, it's not. It's a lot of shit to go on in this business. You know that motherfuckers got to understand, like from like a fan standpoint, like.
So basically, there's a bunch of phonies. But the baby, I don't know. He's always doing the baby things, and it looks like him and Tory Lanez were Eskimo brothers and made an Eskimo song.
And I have two takes with this. Like, I have two takes. Like, my first take is, like, I'm tired of the baby acting naive and innocent. Like, oh, yeah, I didn't know this was going to be this serious. I didn't know this. Like, you knew what was going on. You knew Tory Lane's name was damaged. You knew what he did. You knew that the situation that happened was serious. You knew that NBA YoungBoy was in that situation, and you chose to be like, oh, no, I'm not. I thought it was just, like, I didn't really care. Like, no. You thought you was big and above the whole situation. You thought that, oh, I'm the baby and that I'm above all this and it won't affect me. Like, no, this affects you. And this is why you lost so much money, because you feel like you just like, you got the Napoleon syndrome or something. Like, you feel like you just top notch ish.
I thought he was a goofy when he first came out a handful of years ago, and he was wearing the diaper
in Austin,
in South by Southwest. So I was like, man, someone should just.
Yeah, and then wait. But then at the same time, like, I understand, like, then the other side is like when he was talking about how, and it's like he hid it under good business, and like I can't really say anything about it. Like, oh yeah, you know, you still shouldn't have did it. Like, I mean, like, I like to practice good business too. So like, if we had an agreement, like if me and you had an agreement that, okay, when we do this song, we're gonna do a song, we're gonna do a video, you're gonna promote it. I sign that contract. If you go through something and I'm like, all right, well, after that situation over with, and then you come to me, I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna have to fulfill my obligation. And that's what happened. So he did the song months before the situation happened, and with Tory Lanez, and then when the situation happened, he couldn't put the song out. And then like once towards December came, he was like, all right, well, let's died down a little bit, you know. This is what I guess he got a little cocky. He's like, all right, yeah, put it out. And he dropped the song with him and Tory Lanez. And then like Megan Thee Stallion came out and was like, oh yeah, this is what made the baby mad. When Megan Thee Stallion came out and was like, oh yeah, these guys are here teaming up together and all this stuff, doing that.
They were teaming up in more ways than one.
But then like the baby was saying like, oh, well, Megan Thee Stallion, like, you knew I had this song with him. Like, I told you this. Like, we was on the phone. We talked about this. So the fact that you coming out here and saying, oh, yeah, no, yeah, teaming up against me, and like, that's messed up. So, you know, since that's messed up, I'm going to tell everybody that smash, which doesn't really make any sense. Like, you know, you go high, I swing higher. But, you know, when you're part of this toxic generation, I'm all for it.
I'm just, you know, disappointed for our friend, 6 pound, 7 ounce baby Jesus. That, you know, it looks like Megan Stallion was letting all the guys that were barely tall enough to ride the ride
get a ride.
Ride. And I don't know, there's some mystical things in there, but it looks like our lights flash. I don't know what's going on. It's getting creepy, people.
I don't know what's going on, but I mean, I know we got some more to say.
Yeah, it says that he lost $100 million after his remarks at Rolling Loud. Y'all could read it there. And then it says he did feel the backlash after the LGBTQ comments at Rolling Loud. And if he didn't bring Tory Lanez, he doesn't believe that it would have been publicized as much, and that he lost $100 million because of this. Let's see what he said.
was also the night that you brought Tory Lanez on stage.
Yeah.
And so I pointed out to people, I watched the shit happen.
Yeah.
Because Megan Thee
Three viral
Stallions
moments that night. 3 viral moments that night.
The Megan Thee Stallions fans
3
was
viral
angry
moments.
with you.
Megan Thee
Because y'all had a
Stallion,
hit
Tory
record
Lanez,
together.
and him saying what he was saying.
Multiple hit records.
In other words, you don't think that the controversy would have blown up the same way had he not brought Megan on?
No.
I mean, brought
Hell
Tory.
no. Fuck no, it wouldn't have went that way.
Right.
I wouldn't have brought bro.
It was because right.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't one. I'm not into all the conspiracy theories, this and that, until you see it really cost a nigga $100 million within a year span.
Yeah.
Then you know, okay, this shit
So
real.
my
This
question
ain't
to
no
you is-
conspiracy shit. This
So
shit
my
real,
question
you
to
know.
you is,
So my question to you is, why you do it then? If you like, see, this is what happened when I felt like once again he was just too cocky. Like I understand
he was feeling himself so much. He killed a couple of people that got up and too close person. And one of those cases, one of them was real, and one of them is still disputed if it was really itself the case or if he just went off on someone allegedly. And you know, so he has a lot of demons. He has a lot of cases. He's been picking sides. He's been having.
But
this
do you
stuff
think he
with
learned
Megan.
his lesson? Do you?
No,
okay, so
not at all
so
whatsoever.
So do you think he's just saying this because he's trying to get back in, like he's trying to find a way out of this, like this blackball thing?
Yeah, 100%. I don't think he cares about nobody, but trying to get back on all the playlists and getting streamed like he was. Because, you know, it was weird. Like, he had a lot of hardcore fans, a lot of people riding with him. And then, like, all the goofy stuff kept on happening again. And then I started seeing it change in the narrative around him, where anytime he put out a new song, instead of most of the people being like, oh, this is good or this is fire, people be like, every song he puts out sounds the same. Every song is the same
But they say
song.
about like, everybody, like no matter what, like they said about Lil Baby, they said about everybody. Like
No, but I'm just saying in the comments when it came to this, like,
they'll say something.
no, people instead of being mostly positive, they're mostly negative now. People make fun of him. They say that he don't got it anymore. He's mad because he don't got it, and they're like, man, get this. It's just like no one respects him anymore.
True. I understand why people don't respect him, but his
I didn't
music,
respect him from day one.
But his music, like you have to admit, his music videos are still creative.
Garbage.
He's not creative.
No,
he are creative. You a hater.
He just pays someone to do something.
You a hater.
And that boogeyman thing, he made himself look like a goblin. That ain't the boogeyman. I don't know what you thought the boogeyman was. That ain't it.
Okay, so but that wasn't it. But it's his next topic. It the fast shoes. Looks like
this is it. This is the future.
Looks like if you spend a couple bands, looks like a robotic company claims to have made the world's fastest shoe, which can make you walk 3 times faster. You can walk 250% faster in the moonwalkers.
You can imagine if you were 250 times faster.
So basically, these are like super fast Skechers. Like you remember the Skechers with the Heelys?
Well, what I disagree, let me put this back on screen. Where I disagree with this is it says that they made the world's fastest shoes. Those are sandals. Because you see people wearing shoes
in the shoe,
and then they're strapped into the sandal. So I wouldn't call those the world's fastest shoes. I would say that they're mobile sandals. But I don't know. I mean,
they're like basically like
they're rollerblades. They turn any shoes into rollerblades.
The motorized rollerblades.
Yeah, they're rollerblades with batteries. But let's watch the clip and see how it looks.
Simply lift and turn your heel. With moonwalkers, you can walk like a pro in under 10 steps. I mean, it all started on a day where I was riding a scooter and almost got hit by a car. That's when I start asking myself why I never walked just for 30 minutes. It's not only a safe, convenient, and healthy way of getting around, but also part of who we are. So I made that mission to enhance walking instead of replacing it. I started working as a jet propulsion engineer to really understand how to engineer safety reliability into a super powerful and smart machine. Introducing Moonwalkers, the world's fastest shoes.
They're not shoes, they're sandals. But those seem cool. What do you think about them, Bad Bunny? Do you think they'll get them on Adidas?
Nah, Adidas trash. But I mean, I don't know who's gonna get them, but I mean, I don't see how this is gonna make you lose weight a lot faster if like you're barely like you just moving like
Yeah,
like
I don't think this is for working out. I think this is for people that
Just
live
get
in
it.
like New York to get around quicker.
Oh, if you live in New York trying to wear these, this is a dub. Like you shouldn't even wear these. You have to wear these in like places that don't have anybody, like rural places, like in Savannah, Georgia, or something like that.
You cannot wear these in the country.
You have to wear it in the country because like if people can get it. Like you moving too fast, you can't dodge and dodge around a crowd of people.
Yeah,
you
you
need
can.
space.
It's like playing
First
Guitar
off,
Hero at hardcore.
First, people pickpocket you in New York, so you don't think nobody goes throw no stick in the middle of the road to make you? You saw that? You saw
Them hit the car.
Little Daddy. What's it called? What Adam Sandler? With the dad, he was the dad.
Oh yeah, Big Daddy.
Yeah, he was throwing sticks in the road. You gonna fall?
Yeah, and plus he said, "Oh, these made me want to do these because I almost got hit in a car by a scooter." I don't think you'll be able to dodge a car in these either. I mean,
Newsflash.
you're still gonna get hit by that car.
Newsflash. I think any dude that's like that rode a bike when they was a kid probably almost got hit by a car at least 1 or 2 times.
Oh man, one time, special guest David F&G. Me and him used to shred the streets back in the day, and we had there's a long pathway with a curb, so we used to slant a rail on it, so it'd be a slanted rail, and that's what we would skate was the rail. And this dude always used to have headphones on all the time, and he was pushing hard to do a trick on the rail, and we were like, David, car, and he grinds the rail and he lands it literally as the car's coming by. The car's front wheel rubs the nose of his skateboard as it goes by. He almost got murked. He
Lord.
almost lost his life, but David F&G prevailed. But what else we got besides these super crazy shoes?
We got super crazy LeBron finally coming to his senses, saying F the Dallas Cowboys.
F them all day. F the Cowboys. The only Dallas team we like is the Dallas Mavericks and Luka the Dawn. We won tonight, and we're doing big things this season.
Swish.
But LeBron James says he's no longer a Dallas Cowboys fan after the front office told the players if they kneel, they won't play. I'm rooting for the Browns now. He was always a Browns semi-supporter.
He's from Cleveland, so he should be a Browns fan.
But I guess he's full supported now. And let's watch where he says F the Cowboys.
Pictured about the Cowboys in a long, maybe since like 1997 or something. You still a Cowboys fan?
Nah, man. I had to chill out. I had to chill out on the Cowboys, man. Like, man, there's just a lot of things that was going on during the, when guys were kneeling and guys would have, freedom of speech and wanted to do it in a very peaceful, manner. And, a lot of people in they front office and a lot of people that, ran the organization was like, if you do that around here, then you would never play, for this franchise again. And, I just didn't think that was appropriate. So
makes total sense.
I like a lot of the players on the team still. I love CeeDee Lamb. Obviously, our boy Zeke, Buckeye, I still mess with him. I love Michael Parsons. He's a
Zeke
dog.
Beast.
Oh,
He's
my
a dog.
Yeah, beast. Michael Parsons is a beast.
Dog, Trayvon Diggs, but I had to turn it in. Even
And Diggs, the
So now
cornerback.
you all in on the Browns.
I'm all in on the Browns, and
Who the Browns got? So you all in on the person that likes to go to masseuses?
Yeah.
He likes candies?
He wants the Deshaun Watson special,
Ooh,
baby.
oh my God. We're going to get to that comment later.
Cowboys suck. I hate their life. Y'all have only played 2 teams above 500. Easiest schedule for 5 years in a row. Ain't made the playoffs in God knows when. And I think you have no playoff wins in 20 years. You're not America's team. You've never been America's team. That was a self-nickname. And we all know the word in the streets. You give
Jerry
yourself
Jones
a
made it.
nickname, it ain't a real nickname.
Facts. You already know Jerry Jones gave you that nickname. You already know the Eagles. When y'all play the Eagles twice, y'all got to play Eagles twice this year. Remember that. Y'all finna get spanked. So I don't even know why. Man, comment below. Who you think gonna win? The first game, Eagles versus Cowboys.
Cowboys getting mollywopped.
Getting mollywopped. Like, stop playing like this. What's his name? Dak Prescott just came back from his injury. Y'all only got CeeDee Lamb, who barely
You know who's the only person that could save the Cowboys?
Who?
Russell Wilson. Oh my God. Broncos country. Let's ride. Let's ride.
Looks like Russell Wilson seemingly responds to being teased for bragging about working out on an 8-hour flight while his teammates slept. Say world can't take his joy away. So basically, his team Denver Broncos, were flying to London to go to have this football game because
they doing London games now.
we're doing London games now. Like we never go out of town. Like we're not out of town. We never go overseas, but like now they're starting to go more and more overseas to show support in like England, London, Japan, all these like places to show like NFL supports. Yeah,
they're trying to make NFL a world sport.
They're trying to make it bigger than soccer. It's I mean, to us it's bigger than soccer, but to supposedly like soccer's big. Supposedly.
I mean that's just because it's the sport of the world. I'll just put it that way. Soccer, you only need a ball, you need nothing else. So all the other sports, you need a bunch of other things. So that seems to be the reason. But we all know what they say. Soccer's for people that can't play football. But let's go ahead and see Russell Wilson in action.
First 2 hours, probably 8 hours flight here. That's the first 2 hours I was watching the film, watching all the cut-ups and everything else. And then for the next 4 hours, I was doing treatment on the plane. I was walking up and down the aisles. Everybody was knocked out. I was doing high knees and working on my legs and everything else, making sure I'm ready to rock. So that was good. And then the last 2 hours the last hour of that, I fell asleep for 1 hour, and I watched the film the rest. So.
Why is he breaking it down?
I wonder how.
And then I went to the bathroom for 5 minutes, and then I ate a bag of M&Ms for 2 minutes.
I don't understand why he's trying to show off like
Broncos country. Let's ride.
See, like, and a word on like everywhere around, like his team doesn't respect him, like because he came in with this I'm better than y'all. I have this championship ring. Y'all need to bow down to me, and like they don't care about all that. Like you haven't done anything in, like 6-7 years.
Marshawn carried you.
Marshawn, we still wonder why you ain't pass the ball to Marshawn.
Why you ain't hand the ball to Marshawn instead of pass it? You
Still
could have had 2 Super Bowls.
It doesn't make any sense. So you're like, you over here coming out like, oh yeah, while everybody was asleep, I was over here doing high knees and all this stuff. Like, who cares? Who are you winning? Because right now, you just finally won a game. Like today was the first day you won a game. Like before that, you wasn't winning. And it doesn't make any sense. And like everybody's getting on like, oh, Russell Wilson's becoming all Hollywood. And then like you see other things coming out like, oh, Russell Wilson's a beta male. Like
what?
Nobody, like they say that, like oh, you're a beta. Like,
Oh yeah, because that's what it said, Future back.
They like, oh, they want Future and everything because you's a beta. Like, because nobody respects you. Like, you over here trying to be all Hollywood and all this stuff. Like, it's not about being Hollywood. It's not about telling people, like, oh, I'm over here exercising my teammates to sleep. Like, you need to talk about your teammates because they trash. Your team was like 2-30. Y'all trash. Like, I need a garbage can because right now I'm confusing the two. Is it trash or is it Denver Broncos?
It's both. Broncos country. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
But let's watch him. Oh look, they have video of him on the plane. Oh snap! That's what my co-host tries to do at the gym when there's girls there.
I'm singing something on me. This looks like this reminds me of the. This reminds me of the Nick Cannon video.
How long is
like You said the Nick Cannon movie, Love the Constant Thing?
No, I don't watch Cha-Chas.
You don't watch Cha-Chas?
No. But
oh really? So you watch Ding Dongs? Yeah, I got him. Y'all got it at market 1 minute and 34 seconds. Jesse
You
J.
just say random stuff. You got to come with something better than that. Oh, you don't watch that? So I know what you do watch. Ding dongs. Come on, man. I expected more from you, Bad Bunny. And for you to be hyped about that one, shame on you. But you know who else needs to be shamed on?
What?
The rest of the league for taking all these L's.
Oh yeah, looks like Sunday scores. We got the Sunday scores. For all you ladies that don't know about football, don't worry about it. TFTC got you. We gonna let you know what you need to know. So when you go to your boyfriend and be like yada 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 yada, throw these facts in there. Watch them. When you throw these facts in there, watch him buy you an extra drink at Starbucks. Watch him buy you some lunch. Watch him massage your feet. Let's start.
We got the Broncos winning 21-17 against Jacksonville.
Boss, that's Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson, Sierra,
She must have gave him a good foot massage.
Must have gave him a good foot massage because Denver Broncos finally won the game. They were, like I said before, they were in London, 15-hour flight. He came there. He won the game. He made him put some respect on his name.
And
Minnesota Vikings and the Cardinals. If you talk about that game, what you gonna say?
No, I mean, this is what I expected. The Vikings are balling out this year. Cardinals.
Who's the Cardinals? The Cardinals quarterback. What's the name again?
Not talented enough. That's his name.
It's called Little Mighty Mouse. You know, ladies.
Yeah. The gamer dude.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray. They were making fun of him whenever they were scoring touchdowns. They started doing a bunch of the emotes from different popular games.
Kyler Murray style here trash. You know, at once before they even started the season, they said they want to put in his contract that he needs to read. He needs to read playbooks. He needs to study and everything for at least 4 hours a week. It's some small number. And guess what? Clearly he ain't studying because they trash.
He's figuring out how to play the new Modern Warfare.
Larry Fitzgerald, Larry Johnson, Aaron Quan Bolden, all rolling in their grave. Kurt Warner rolling in his grave right now. Trash.
But we got the Dallas Cowgirls.
Somehow won. They blew out the Chicago Bears, but you know the
Chicago Bears are basically as good as a JV team. And this is another week of the Cowboys playing someone that's not good as all, and y'all getting hyped every week out of beating these know-nothing teams.
This is basically like an NFL team playing your junior varsity high school team. So whenever you was in college, it could have been 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 30 years ago. With my co-host Case, he gonna say some hating stuff about me.
50 years ago. But the Falcons ended up coming out and beating Carolina. I didn't really care for this game.
I'm surprised.
Both of these teams are trash, so no one really cares about them.
Nobody cares about Marcus Mariota.
We got the Raiders, who have been the ultimate disappointment this season. They might as well just cancel their season.
Devontae Adams disliked Aaron Rodgers so much that he chose to go to the trash Los Angeles Raiders, and they trash.
And then we have the cheating Saints that got the W.
You already said about that.
Yeah, but I just want to call the Saints cheaters one more times. And then we got shout out our boy, little MP, for his team getting their butt whooped.
My brother?
Yes.
Who's the team?
The Jets.
Jets. My brother likes the Jets?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, because he gave me crap when the Jets beat the Steelers.
Oh,
but guess what? The Jets lost to the Patriots like they always do. And they said the Jets ain't beat the Patriots in over a decade. That's sad.
Okay, it looks like Miami Dolphins. Hey, 305, throw them up, baby. 305, throw them up. We beat that A.
Freshman team. You want to talk about the Cowboys played a JV team? The Dolphins played a freshman team.
The hate is real. Hey, man, shout out to the Dolphins. I wonder if Tua played. You know, if Tua played, congratulations. You deserve this. Hopefully you don't get injured.
Yeah. And I'm praying for your brain.
Oh.
And then we got the Steelers versus the Eagles. In this game, you know, I didn't expect the Steelers to really win, but they were actually playing half decent. And if it wasn't for the Eagles absolutely paying off the refs and making them make like 90 calls in their favor, I think this would have been a lot closer game. A lot of the calls, I've been watching a lot of the games besides the Steelers games, the NFL officials are terrible. The NFL referees are some of the worst professional referees, right up there with the NBA officials. I don't understand how we have the professional sports at such a high standard, and yet the officiating for football or basketball is such a low standard. It seems like they get kids off the short bus and put them right into a referee uniform. I don't understand it.
And then you got the Los Angeles Rams versus the 49ers. I don't know how the Rams just won the Super Bowl and now they just trash. Like it's like you had Odell Beckham Jr. and since you lost him,
they ain't good without Odell.
How you not good without? He's only 5'8". How you only good?
Odell's the truth. Oh gosh. Then San Fran has been a sneaky team. I think they could be sneaky in the playoffs. So check out for San Francisco, and then.
Shout out to my dog.
Boys, the New York Giants, football Giants. You know why they lost? Because they didn't get the injection they needed from bringing Odell back. It looks like everyone could see it. You need another receiver. Bring on Odell. OBJ back in New York. Make it happen.
Man, shout out Geno Smith. Shout out my old high school, Miramar High School. You know, we representing with the Seahawks.
Shout out Geno Smith. He went to WVU.
He went to West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia University.
What's the odds of that? He went to my high school. He went to one of my one of my co's favorite high school colleges. It's a match made in heaven.
It's pretty impressive how Geno went from being a laughing stock to being a really good quarterback, and I'm really proud of him. I hope nothing but the best.
Yeah, he used to be a
for him.
Jet, right? He was trash as a Jet. Who he really started. And then, moving on to another trash team, the Washington.
It doesn't even matter. The Redskins.
The Commanders.
The Redskins.
They never
beat the Colts. And I can say, you know what? I can actually say, because I'm actually part Native American. So I can say whatever I want, so y'all could get off my back. And then we got the Titans and Texans. Texans, any team in Houston, it doesn't matter if it's football or basketball.
The Texans, the Astros.
They're all garbage, and no one cares about them.
And Aaron Rodgers, you disappointed me so much.
He cried. We watched him cry on the field.
It's like you came out with talking about your secret weapon, how you used to lose like psychedelic stuff, and ever since then, it's like you just been trash. Like I don't know if anybody they giving you a bad badge. You need a new plug, man. Hit your boy up, man. I got you.
Aaron Rodgers is done. Enjoy retirement. But we got someone else who's going to enjoy a real early retirement. Former Spurs female employee claims guard Josh Primo exposed himself to her. She hired an attorney, and he represented the women in the misconduct lawsuits against Deshaun Watson.
I mean,
he issued a statement in his release from the Spurs. He goes, I know that y'all are surprised by today's announcement. I've been seeking help to deal with previous trauma I suffered, and will now take this time to focus on my mental health treatment more fully. I hope to be able to discuss these issues in the future so I can help others who have suffered in a similar way. I appreciate privacy at this time. No, he didn't give no privacy. He's exposing privates, not privacy.
I mean, I gotta see what's going on. Like, why were you able to expose your area to this cheerleader lady?
My genitals.
Like this female employee. Like, why was she around? And I mean, I understand. I don't get it. Like, you're on the Spurs. It's not like you a Laker. It's not like you a Dallas Maverick. You a San Antonio Spur. Don't nobody else Spurs don't get no love. You ain't Tim Duncan. You ain't Manu. You ain't Tony Parker.
He's none of the above. But maybe he thought that's why he had to take this route.
You ain't even Tiago Splitter.
Tiago sucks. But I'm just surprised that he got cut. And then the thing that came out of it says that he exposed himself, but then the message that he puts out himself, he goes that I need to focus on my mental health.
Like, what do you mean?
What are you talking about, dog?
You just like, I don't like, just walk out. I don't know if the towel will drop down.
I mean, I would, if that's an excuse, you can do whatever you want. Just be like mental health at the end. That is crazy.
That's what I was going nowadays.
I bet he didn't want the real reason to get out. He was just saying that to make it seem like it was something else, and then the real reason did come out.
I really think this is just another. This is just the Spurs trying to tank because they want the number one draft pick.
Yeah, that 7'4" dude. When
they need a bunch of help.
So whatever.
Yeah, because and on top of that, you already know Greg Popovich loves foreigners.
And I don't think they'll do. They've actually been winning games. They've actually been doing the opposite of tanking. So he needs to fix that if they're going to get that number one player. But we're going to go ahead and move on because the Lakers finally got the dub, finally got the win. They win against Denver, and MVP Nikola Jokic. Jamal Murray was back. They had their full squad with Aaron Gordon, or not Aaron Gordon. What's that fool's last name that won the dunk contest?
I think it was Aaron Gordon.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was thinking of Eric Gordon that played for Houston. My bad.
Oh.
But the Lakers got it done. It looks like LeBron had 26, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Anthony Davis had 23 points and 15 rebounds. Westbrook, with his, I think it was his first game off the bench in the regular season, had 18, 8, and 8 assists. And they actually looked like they were enjoying themselves, that they actually got to playing the game instead of just thinking about how bad shooters they are. And they won because they didn't shoot that much.
See, and what the whole thing is, they won't tell you that this is a back-to-back. I think it was a back-to-back game. Like, they just played Denver, got whooped by Denver. So, I mean, of course you're going to win the second game around. But, hey, rah-rah to my Lakers. You know, Westbrook, you still finna get... No, I honestly feel like they need to trade AD. Because at least Westbrook stays healthy. AD, he's like 180 days, 190 days injured. Like, he's had like so many...
Out of every 82-game season, he only plays like around the 40s.
Exactly.
He owns around there like half the time or less. That's a good year. He's in the 40s.
He's like your female friend that you always talk to. You be like, hey, you call her, but hey, what you doing today? Oh, I'm at home. Like, don't you got to work today? Nah, I'm not. I had a stomach problem, so I ain't leave and I ain't go to work today. Then the next day, hey, did you go to work today? Oh, nah. Like, my cat got ran over. I ain't go to work. I'm like, nigga, like, so every day you ain't going to work? Every day you ain't going to, like, every day, the smallest reason is a reason not to go to work. And it looks like AD is doing that every day.
Yeah, AD is definitely taking the easy way out, and Charles Barkley's made fun of him many times. And we'll see if they can put it together. Will they keep Westbrook? We'll keep you updated. And just a shout out, we did TFTC Sports NFL video 1 is out now, and we are gonna have TFTC Sports NBA edition coming soon with me and my co-hosts right here.
Hey, but we coming down. We winding on down to the last part of the show, baby.
It's time for the new music.
Hey, let's get it. TFTC Music Mondays already. Subscribe to, like it, comment on it. The TFTC Music Mix number 3, baby.
Yeah, go ahead and like it. YouTube updated the way they view things. They used to show the views on playlists. Now they don't. But this playlist is almost to 1,000 views. It's right there, just like all of our other playlists already at over 1,000 views. But check out Music Mix number 3. We got Rob 49 and G Herbo, Sada Baby, G Herbo, Babytron, and 600 Breezy, all new songs.
Did that skunk go off?
Is what?
I wonder if that skunk went off.
It sounds like it. It smells like it. There's evil skunks on the loose on this Halloween. But let's go ahead and continue what we got going on. We got the other picks. We got
my baby Ice Spice drop, Kodak Black drop,
Duke Deuce,
Fire, Duke Deuce. I don't really care about that. Blue Bucks, stay tuned.
Money Man.
The Bernard do, I guess. Money Man
Baby
drop.
Keem,
Baby
West Side
Keem.
Gun, Lancey Fox.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is. And Babytron.
Babytron drop. Okay, all this fire. I need y'all to go check that out and make sure you check that Bikini Bottom by Ice Spice. And we just
look at that Goofy on there. He's gonna get his head popped just like Halloween. We hope he takes a 30 clip to the face. But besides that, let's go ahead and talk about some other movies.
Hey, my Blue Bucks clan, they just dropped a tape. They straight out of California. It's Clan Way number 3. It's fire. 18 bangers. You need to go check it out. They straight out of California. Like I said.
Yeah, the produced by Chop Squad DJ, which was King Von's producer. So it looks like these guys are locked in with King Von and that they support O-Block. So support these guys because they're big O-Block supporters. But let's go ahead and talk about my music pick. We got Doo-Wop, and it's still Wop-tober. You didn't even know we were being on camera.
I was ready, baby.
But we got Chirac Streets, 100 Kills, all kinds of good songs on here. And the best song I think so far that I've heard is the song with G Herbo. I haven't got a chance to hear that Ball Out song because it just came out before we started recording. But check out Still Wop-tober by Doo-Wop. Doo-Wop, Doowop. Find it on Apple Music, Spotify, all your music platforms there.
Hey,
but it's the end of the show,
baby.
We need to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at Papa O-Block. Follow this
Felix Supreme 305.
And you need to like this video, subscribe, do it all. Remember, Crib Reactions taking over the world. It's got almost 3,000 subscribers on Crib Reactions. There's a QR code to our IG, Tales from the Crib 210, Tales from the Crib 210. There's a QR code, so you can go ahead and scan it there. But we really appreciate y'all for locking in with us for the Tales from the Crib.
The longest episode ever.
Almost 2-hour Halloween special.
Hey.
We were going to cut some stories, but we said we got to do it big for Halloween, baby. We got to have the Halloween special.
It's that Luka special,
Tales
baby.
from the Crib Halloween special, baby. But We really enjoy y'all. Share the video, like the video, comment the video. That's what helps us go. And we're going to see you. Oh, look at my co-host. We're in the tunnel of death. And we're going to get out of here. We're going to see you next week. But thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you in the next podcast every Monday, 9 a.m. That is for sure. Y'all have a great day.
Baby.